my Super Nintendo boxed game collection. What is the eBay value of this collection? As I look into the lens of this camera, right now, I myself don't even know the value. You're going to see my live reaction to all the mathematical stuff that we've done. I'm going to show you the entire collection as well. We're going to split this video into chapters, so it's going to be dead easy to follow. Please don't skip it because we're going to look at how, I guess, the rules, how I've actually worked this out. It's not a science and it is just a bit of fun, but you cannot skip it. So you're going to see the full SNES collection. I'm going to tell you the rules. You're going to see my live reaction to what the eBay value of this, I think it's just the 2 rows here, boxed SNES games only. And then I'm going to talk about the cream of the crop, some of my favourite titles, because it is my favourite console of all time. So if you are new here, please wallop that subscribe button, please leave a like rating, and do not skip. We'll go through the rules first, and then you can check out the entire collection, then we're going to drag Jess in. Let's go. Here are the rules. I scanned in and typed in every single box Super Nintendo game I own into the eBay app. I looked at sold listings and I used the latest sold listing as the figure for that particular game. In the very rare instance that there was a game that wasn't sold, I used the very top for sale listing. That was only used, again, if there were no sold listings for a particular title. This challenge does not take into account postage and packaging or condition of the boxes. Again, this is just a bit of fun, and the final figure is not scientific by any stretch. This is purely for fun. It is also worth me pointing out that some of the games I owned were not for sale on eBay, therefore had no sold listing on eBay. That is the case for the Batman Returns Woolworths edition that I own, which is dubbed to be one of the top 10 rare Super Nintendo games of all time. What I did is I added it into the price, but I used the price that I paid 3 years ago. It does not reflect the true value now, but I wanted to include it in this collection. And here you can see all of my screenshots, which took me over a day to compile. Enjoy the full collection. Okay, so you've seen the box collection. You now know how I've worked it out. I think that this BOXED SNES collection is worth, I think it's worth in the region of £15,000 to £20,000. But we're gonna find, I'm dead nervous, my heart's racing. So Jess, do you wanna, are you there? You're gonna come in? Jess is gonna reveal, because the way we did it is she added everything up. Thank you, Jess.
Hi.
She added everything up and we put it on a spreadsheet, then we tallied it up, didn't we?
Yes.
So I think it's worth £15,000 to £20,000. My heart is racing. What are you laughing at?
You want to read it?
I think so. I mean, it's not for sale, it is just fun, so let's have a look. No way! Is that it? Oh my God! Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay, so the way she's done it, the total value is £10,297.50. The average game costs £57.20, so that means the minimum is £3.99. The max sold is £422.69, and there are 180 box games. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like that you've done the average, the min, and the max as well, and you've added up the games.
Well, I just put it into a spreadsheet, so I didn't have to do the hard work.
I appreciate it. I know you've not got a lavalier mic, so Jess's audio might sound a little bit different, but what do you think to that?
That was more than I expected.
Really?
When you said 20, I was like, oh my God.
Am I just like ridiculously up?
It's because you are so passionate about them that you value them more than some go for. That's all. That's the way I think of it. Like, to you, they're amazingly important, but to everybody that's selling them, it might not be the case.
See, for me, this collection is priceless. Like, none of this will be sold unless it's doubles. I don't sell my collection. I don't buy for profit. I buy for the passion.
Plus, you also have a lot of unboxed games. Like, maybe you were thinking about like the whole thing as one big bundle, and not really to yourself piecing out in your mind just the box bits.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to do the unboxed as well. Yeah. Well, it's even like Sky Blazer that you picked up for me for Christmas. That, how much did you pay for that unboxed?
I don't remember.
It's like 45 quid.
Something like that.
But boxed, you're looking at 250. So that's why I thought it'd be good to start off on the box collection. Now, if this video, I'm gonna put it out there, if we can get this video to 7,000 views, so share it, I'll do my Mega Drive box collection.
Oh boy.
So get ready to get your spreadsheet out again. But £10,297.50. Jess, thank you for this. I really appreciate it. You're a legend. Can I keep this?
Of course. What am I going to do with it?
My collection is not for sale. It's just for fun. But now I'm going to talk about some of the, like, my favourite, my most sentimental, not in terms of monetary value, but in terms of passion.
And I've saved the spreadsheet so you can fill in some more bits.
You are just the gift that keeps on giving, girl. Thank you.
I try.
Wow, blown away. So it was massively less, but again, it's like Jess made a good point. I probably feel so passionate, and this like fills me with so much love that I probably overvalued it. So again, it doesn't include the consoles, and with something like the Batman Woolworths, there was nothing on eBay, unfortunately, for sold listing. That probably goes, I mean, it's not in great condition, the outer box, but it probably goes for a hell of a lot more. I only put in what I paid for it a few years ago, which was I think $325. So that probably goes for a hell of a lot more. So anyway, some creams of the crop. People ask me all the time, what is your favourite Super Nintendo game? And I say Super Mario Kart is my favourite game of all time. It's not even that much of a fantastic game. I just feel the most nostalgic about Super Mario Kart. It was one of those games that I constantly chased when I was younger, and I've told the story about us never having any money, so the way I would obtain my Super Nintendo games were through trade. So I would finish with a game and then I would go and trade it in. And that's how I happened to come across Super Mario Kart. I never owned it boxed when I was a little girl, and now I have 3 variants of it. All my friends had it boxed, and if I never had a copy for whatever reason, I would go around to my friend's house and try to be able to play it with them, just so I could feel that little buzz. And I loved playing Balloon Battle, so I love that. And next up then is obviously like a Super Mario World. Again, these are games that I grew up on in the 90s, so for me, these really helped to carve me into the gamer that I feel I am today, and it really fuels my passion for this retro game collection and up in the Lady Loft, because there's more games up there, which is kind of under construction, by the way. So there's a couple of, especially like Mario games, that I feel super strong about. And it's interesting for me because there's games in this collection now that I never had as a little girl. And I'm trying to think of as an example, maybe like Super Castlevania 4. My friends did have it. I never really played it, but it's up there in monetary value, but it's kind of like down here in sentimental value, because I haven't actually like got those memories from it. So it's a head burner. And Donkey Kong Country, I took part in the Blockbuster video competition. You could either play Donkey Kong Country or it was Star Wing, and you had to get the highest level, the highest score rather, on the first level of Donkey Kong Country. So I remember me and my mate Matt, in the 6 weeks holidays when his parents were at work, so the house was empty, so we'd kind of like run into the living room, sit down, and I wish I had pictures and footage of this, but I don't, but try to imagine it, CRT TV in the corner, us kneeling down, controls, like trying to get the highest score, like we were in training to become the Blockbuster weekend champions. My score, if I remember correctly, was 8,000 something on that first level. Matt beat me, but I did pretty darn well. And I went first, he went second, and then we like bailed. So, you know, some really nice staple titles for me in the SNES collection. And obviously the high value stuff, things like Harvest Moon here, obviously the Woolworths release. I mean, there's so much good stuff. If you've watched the entire video, you would have seen the footage of the full collection. I love it so much. I'm shocked at the value, but that's fine. It was just a bit of fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to adding more Super Nintendo games into my collection. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope you've at least, the very least, if it's made you smile just a little bit, like I said, leave a like and throw a sub my way, and I will continue to make awesome content for your entertainment. It's a harsh world out there, but if we can smile amidst our amazing hobbies, then I think that's what we need to keep doing. Have a good one, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.